What's going on? It's your boy Dwitch back at another video. In this video, I'm going to break down kind of how things have been looking recently for me, for my brand. So let's get into it. So essentially, like I've been telling you guys the past couple of videos, biz has been doing pretty bad, honestly. Conversion rate all-time low. Yeah, that's basically like the main reason why, in terms of metrics, when I'm looking at it, why the results are so shit the way they are. And from there, honestly, I was trying to see if it was going to get better in a 7-day window. I looked at it in a 3-day window. It was fairly ass, so I waited until, honestly, I think it's been more than 7 days, but I like to analyze things, especially scaling campaigns in a 7-day window. So in the 7-day window, things are to be honest, I think it's more than a 7-day window, but in around a 7-day window plus, things are looking honestly very, very bad. And when I look at my funnel, I look at my product. Obviously, my product's selling. Obviously, the demand is not as much, but it's not a product issue because it sells. So that's a check. Okay, whatever. The product is good. When I look at the creatives, then the creatives are getting add to carts. You know, a lot of people are adding to cart. But then when we look at the actual website, obviously the website's good. We haven't changed it at all, so that's not a website issue. But when people add to cart, they get to checkout, but for whatever reason after that they drop off. So in situations like that, for anyone, you know, that's experiencing this, either they're a beginner, their shit's dropping off, or they had a winner, it was doing well, and it's starting to drop off, and you're noticing that your ads are good, your landing page is good, your product is the same, you're not understanding why it's not performing. In cases like this, it's usually that either, for me specifically, it's because we were running a different offer that we usually run, and we ran it during Christmas time. So a lot of people, there's a lot of buying intent, so people are willing to spend a lot more money than they are now. Like our price point or our offer, is currently around over $80 AOV, and that's before upsells. But right now, in a time where people already spend a lot of money, we need to change up our offer. People don't necessarily, well, in terms of the metrics, people don't want to spend over $80 probably, or over $100. Honestly, that's what a lot of the sales are around for this product, which makes sense. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna adopt our price point, our offer, and see if we can have it lowered, and see if this is gonna improve our conversion rate. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to looking at your metrics, you have to look at the full funnel. It's not just looking at one part of the business. So for a lot of people, it may be a product issue. For other people, it might be a creative issue. But for me specifically right now, it's a offer issue. And this week I'm going to be testing new offers. I launched new offers this last night for today. So I have 2 new offers that are going live, 2 new offers that I launched, and I'm going to test them out for a couple of days or this week and see how it does. And I'm also going to honestly be a bit more aggressive and dupe a few other campaigns and just see how it does, because this offer clearly isn't working. I thought it was maybe a meta glitch. It wasn't a meta issue because a lot of people are still killing it. So then I realized, okay, it's something with my brand specifically, something in my funnel. And from analyzing it now, I can tell that it's an offer or pricing issue. So I'm gonna decrease the price a bit and stop the BOGO offer and just do a small percentage off discount, just so we can keep a over 70% gross margin, because that's where, you know, it makes sense and easiest to scale. Because ideally, guys, you want, when you're hitting a 2 ROAS with your business, you want it to be around a 30% margin. And I've been in cases where a 20%, I've been in cases where a 2x ROAS was like barely a 20% margin, and you never want to be in that position, because at that point you have to get like a 3 ROAS to be able to necessarily even make profit. So as much as possible, guys, with your upsells, with your price points, with your whole offer, you want to be able to be at a 30% margin before any other expenses. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. So lowering the price point and reducing the BOGO will allow me, well, not reducing, to remove the BOGO will allow me to be in a position where I can still have this 30% margin at around a 2 ROAS. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. And I'm also going to launch a bundle with the product and see how that does. I'm just curious. At this point, we're testing offers, and yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Things are very, very bad. It's type results where, okay, I'm boosting a little bit, but it makes you not necessarily want to post the results online or even talking about it, because we just came from a high in Q4 doing highs of 10K days, and now we're doing way below that. But like, if you think about the industry that I'm specifically in, or the product I'm selling, this shit makes sense. It's gonna be a high peak. It's a giftable product. Obviously, there's gonna be a peak in a giftable season, so I can't necessarily be, complaining about anything. I just need to adapt, fix up the funnel, and improve things. And that's one aspect. The second aspect is the Valentine's Day stuff. The Valentine's Day stuff, it's not looking like we can even be able to scale it crazy. Like, we're still gonna run the offer. We're still gonna push and, do our thing with it. Like, the next 2 weeks will likely be a lot more profitable, because that's when the buying intent for Valentine's Day will start. But we won't be able to scale it just because our last ship date is literally, what day is it today? Our last ship date is literally like the 13th for this product, just because of the nature of it. So we won't be able to push crazy amounts of volume, but nevertheless, we still should be able to be fairly profitable in the next 2 weeks if everything goes to plan. And yeah, so for me this week, the goal is honestly to test these new offers, see how they do, continue to make new ads. The new ads, like, again, they get good metrics. A lot of them honestly are doing fairly decent, and then testing CBO at low budget. But once I throw it in the scaling campaign, it doesn't perform. And it makes sense though, like I was saying about everything about the offering. So I'm gonna switch up and just play with the offer, see if I can get the conversion rate to increase and just improve the whole performance of the whole business. And that's kind of my plan of attack this week. Again, it's not sexy to talk about your business going from doing 10K days to doing, way below that. Or honestly, we're averaging 5K days, but going from averaging 5K days and going below that, it's not fun for that to happen. But you have to understand the nature of your product. You have to understand your market, and you have to also understand that you can't necessarily run the same offer that you ran in the giftable season, and you can't be running the same offer all the time, because performance is going to fatigue a bit. And that's kind of the lesson for this video. Yes, the lesson for this video. That's about it, honestly. If you guys want to network with me, see what's working with me, what I'm working on, what I'm testing, talk to like-minded individuals, and just grow together, honestly, hop in the Telegram chat, link in the description. We got almost 200 people in there, and it's lit, bro. A lot of you guys asking great questions. It's nice to see some of you guys killing it. It's nice to see some of you guys getting started, some of you guys getting your first sales. So yeah, guys, it's just a place for you to share your results, keep yourself accountable, and just see like-minded individuals just chasing their dreams. Because it's hard if you're living in a country or you're in a city where people aren't necessarily doing this shit. You don't have friends in the space doing what you want to do. It's hard to keep going when everybody around you is doing what everyone does. They want to do party. They don't really care about their future necessarily. They're always drinking. They're doing all this and that. But if you have like-minded individuals around you, keeping you accountable, helping you, improve yourself, there's no reason why you can't be successful. And I think that's one of the biggest, factors to success, is just having like-minded individuals, or like people you can consult in and just talk to on a regular basis about your goals and just wanting to grow and becoming better. But anyways, enough of that. A little bit of motivational talk. Just got to the gym. And if you guys want to hop in that, it's literally free. Literally free. There's no reason why you don't. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. And I'll catch y'all boys, girls, whoever, in the next video. Or in the Telegram chat. Peace.